Every time I've played this map, my team has collapsed.
It's all your fault. Do better. I'm joking. Anyway, what do you want to do first? You want attack or
Let's do
defense?
attack.
All right, sounds good. Cool. So on attack, first off, you want to go what's it called? Cap A with your scout.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need your NG. Your NG needs to sit up here, and your spy can also come with you. So all three of you go in, and most likely, if you do this, if you go quick bomb, you can probably catch someone off doing that. Because the scout or the spy is either going to stay here, so you can get a good rocket in and just shoot the roof afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Then you cap, and you just spy check. The spy can sit up here if
Really?
he gets a whip from the soldier. Yeah,
What the fuck?
if he gets a whip from the soldier, he can jump. And really weirdly, like from up here over there,
That's crazy.
and he can sit up there. Otherwise, he just spam everywhere. And if you run either of the banner, you can just spam. You don't have to look if the spy's there or not,
Mm-hmm.
because the banner is gonna
There's
fill
like
up.
no space to jump here, so I assume I should just like perma run a banner.
Yeah, you pretty. Nah, I like to run gunboats actually. As crazy as this sounds, because there's a lot of weird jumps you can do.
On offense, like you can get to heaven as well. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. What the fuck was the command to open doors?
I don't know. I just no clip through them usually.
It, what the fuck? ENT underscore fire funk underscore door open. Alright, here. Fucking ENT. Fuck. FUNC door open ENT. What? Oh, it works. Damn. Sick.
That's awesome.
Alright. So when you cap this, you have two choices, right?
Mm-hmm.
You kind of want to communicate if your team wants the sentry in heaven or not. Because then the NG comes with you and you go up into heaven. Like you whip your NG all the way. Make sure he gets into heaven. And you just kind of protect him from there until your team is ready to go in. And when your team is ready, wait, can I do this? Oh, I thought I could open it. It's kind of funny. Well, then you just kind of sit here and help your NG set up. And
Mm-hmm.
when your NG is set up, you go in here with your scout, and just you don't need to do anything. Just wait until your team is ready. Just don't go too far. This here is too far. You can just sit here and kind of like spam the corners.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Should I always go to white room here, or should I rotate to B?
no,
Like,
not always. It kind of depends if your team wants to do a quick sack or a quick sentry like thing. You know, I can't go in there. Bullshit. Damn. If your team wants to do a quick sack, you go drop down and just spam the sentry or spam the dispenser if the medic's in
mm-hmm.
the dispenser. It kind of depends on what your team wants. If they want to trade, if your team wants to trade, you need to pressure just pressure this. And if
Mm-hmm.
anyone puts any kind of pressure on you, you just get the fuck out of there because they can't follow you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just wait a bit. until they're gone. Go back down, spam, and like just do that over and over until your team is ready. Um, when your team is ready to go in, they pop over, and you just kind of bomb in. You don't specifically need to go for the medic here, especially if the medic's already used. You're just looking to like do damage, you know. Um, to to do damage for your demo and your team.
Mhm.
Just planting a bunch of rockets, and you can sit back here, spam these little areas, and you'll get damage off onto them. Um, shoot a few rockets up here to check if there's a heavy or a soldier or anyone. Shoot a rocket down here, you know. Just deal damage. That's basically what I need. Any questions on that?
No, this is pretty straightforward.
Yeah, pretty much. Those are the two options you got. Either that, or if your team wants to take upper, that area, you kind of just whip and spam here.
Mhm.
Obviously with the crits, right? And try and get the telly. The telly is the one that you all should be going for. Theoretically, you could just shoot rockets up here and get the sentry. Right.
Mhm.
There's most likely going to be a heavier assault tanking that damage, but that's fine. Heavier soldier pig is also really strong, especially if you can get your sniper up here. Just snipe. Those are basically what the three things are good. That's basically what you kind of want to do.
Mhm.
Do you have any questions for first?
No, this is pretty straightforward.
Sick. Cool. So from B to from B to C, uh, there is a few choices. One is you go with your combo, just kind of spam, stress the pyre out with your demo and your sniper peeking. You all need to peek at the exact same time as your sniper, because he can't kill every one of you. He can only kill one. Jesus, man. He can literally only kill one of you. So you just can spam
Mhm.
uh, and peek at the same time as your sniper. You whip everyone through, especially your heavy needs to be whipped because he's slow and fat. And when you have this point here, you kind of just shoot here to see if anyone's under. If nobody's
Mhm.
under, you bomb up. Not up here is probably a really bad idea because there's a ripped up area there. If the heavy's sitting over there, this area is really good because you can just kind of spam them out there.
Mhm.
So kind of like look and see where the heavy is. Um, the other option is for you to go slow door, and if they're in BC, you spam. Get some decent spam off. Just hit this corner here.
Mhm.
On their way out, you'll deal enough damage. When they're walking out, you don't bomb. You don't have to bomb at all. Just spam. And when your team goes through, what's it called? This little opening here, then you bomb and just create space for your team.
Mhm.
The rest is up to your team because you're probably going to die doing this, right?
Makes sense.
Um, if you bomb the point, that's where you die. But if you bomb up here, there's no heavy. That's then you can live and catch them off. See if you may be able to get the medic. All right. Uh, another weird option you could do. This is this is really 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 fucking risky. But you could go white room and rotate around and go hell and just if they're in BC that is, and just sit behind here. I've done this a few times. Just they can't do anything about this, like at all. The pyro can't reflect. They can do nothing. So you just sit down here and spam them as they're going out, and as they're like dropping down here, you kind of fall back and spam a bit here, making sure nobody's going to follow you.
Hmm.
This little tiny area is like perfect for soldier because any rocket you shoot deals damage. Um, that's about it for this one. Unless you, I mean, theoretically you could go all the way to D and go through deathcore. But it takes so long. You might as well just be dead, right?
Hmm.
And someone can also just walk right through here. So can I do it through? I can't. So if you get through deathcore, you can just do this. Because the pyro is probably gonna look at your team who's like attacking point, right? To reflect your demo. That's about it for D. Any questions for this?
No, it seems fairly decent.
All right, cool. Again, there's a few options when it comes to like when you've capped C, right? Either you go hell and you bomb heaven. You know the callouts for this, right?
More or less. I know what heaven is. I know what hell is.
All right.
I'm not
So
gonna
you
know
have a
what the
choice
thing you're looking at is, for example, like on the right of the pack. But
up here.
yeah, I mean, I have like a rough idea. It's just like I think
It's
last season
basically just
we scrimped once and we had one like terrible off, and that's it.
it's basically just balcony.
Yeah.
Um, but then you whip your team back, and then you just kind of get off here and wait for the what's it called? Wait for your demo to be ready because the bridge is going to be open. Wait, can I open this? Oh, I can't. Oh, well. Wait for the bridge to open. And when your demo's ready and when your spy is ready to sap, then you pop and kill this NG. The NG will always either be sitting here or there,
Hmm.
but like 90% here because he's going to be wrangling the point like this. So just pre-fire this,
Hmm.
like the staircase. Um, or if you want to put pressure on D, you tell your heavy to stay here. Because the heavy's not going to do jack shit in here. And he's just going to get like absolute fucked if you try to cross the bridge. So you whip him all the way through deathcore. Just make sure to like spam this if anyone's there or spam this door. And then when your team is ready to push white room, if they're holding white room, you drop down and spam. Just start capping because they have to look back at you, right? You're heavy and you're gonna be there pretty much. Uh, you can also go in here if you want to like deconnect, like get
Hmm.
out of the way from your soldier, so the pyro can't reflect everything, and just spam them out. Uh, if you want to kill the sentry, it's better to bomb from hell, right? But you could go white room or JFK and
Hmm.
spam the sentry too. That's about it for this.
Hmm.
The D push is pretty much just exactly as I told you. You push deathcore there. You just push from the opposite angle of where your team, like the combo is going. If your team is going there, you go white room. If your team is going white room, you go deathcore. Right. That's pretty much it. That's all you need to know, really. Uh, on last, you pretty much just always bomb or spam. If you spam from here, you just need to hit this resupply here, and you'll deal good damage.
Hmm.
Or like the window up there, or if the heavy's sitting there, you can just spam this pole here and deal damage to them. Any questions?
No, it seems pretty easy.
Good. Well, now it's Ethan's, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Should I go like black
I
box battalions backup, or can I like get away with like
just
stock
just
and
just
cons?
use stock. Just use stock in battalions. Battalions is in my pyros words it's pretty much just
It's
a
a free
mini
win,
Uber.
but yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. They can't really do shit and they deal literally no damage to any of you. So you kind of just sit here. You can, if they're aggressing here,
Mhm.
the enemy team, if they're kind of like sitting here, you go behind with your heavy, you whip your heavy, and just go behind and tell your team to go aggro. Do a countdown so your team knows when to go in, right?
Mhm.
What me and my heavy do, I always call this like, Nami, come with me. This is my heavy. Heavy, can you come with me? I whip him down here. We just kind of sit here and spam a bit. And then we kind of like go full aggro when they're ready, like when my combo's ready to go aggro.
Makes sense.
But otherwise, you pretty much just sit up here. Even if your team is back there, if they're pushing you, you just like just jump out, right? If you want to, if they have a yard or the ground area like down here, right? This entire area,
Mhm.
and your team still wants to recontest, you have some good picks and stuff. You have to bomb around so the enemy team is looking at you. Just bomb behind, bomb like up here or something, and just spam them so they all fall back. The fact that you go behind will make them look at you, so
Mhm.
nobody like the entire combo can just absolutely destroy them here. And your NG can slowly inch your sentry up and gain more and more ground. Uh, if they're if they got this area up here, uh, you can just kind of spam this and get free battalions. Your rockets go through that.
Mhm.
I'm sure you knew that. Or if they're over there, you can just spam this and get battalions. That's pretty much it for this point.
Mhm.
Any got anything you wanna?
No, it makes sense.
Here, the next point, right? You just sit with your combo and spam. That's all you gotta do, because the buyer can't reflect everything. This is all you're doing. Or you go back here and sit here. But your heavy should be sitting like, your heavy should be sitting here. Your heavy literally should always be there. So the heavy's got that looked out, and you just kind of sit with your team here. Spam. Um, if you know they're pushing in like deep, I always just go hell and just get ready to spam. This almost every single time. It almost works every time, and I'm playing mid this season, right? Because I need
Mhm.
to re what's it called? De-rust, I guess,
Mhm.
on soldier since I haven't played in a bit. But yeah, you pretty much just sit here. If you know they have PC, because it can almost always guarantee a med pick if you're really good. If you time it right, the med's gonna pop right up in the air, and you can get a few good rockets.
Mhm.
Basically, they're just you deal like 400 damage per rocket if they're all there,
Mhm. Mhm.
and if they continue pushing into you, like I said, you just go back and straight up to your NG
Mhm.
and wait
Makes
for a
sense.
bit, and then you can go back down. Uh, that's it, really. You don't need to be with your combo. You can, in theory, you can also get up here and spam. I have also done this a few times. It's pretty good, but there's a higher chance the power is going to reflect there from than under in hell. Anything you want to ask about this point?
Mm, no, it seems fair. Like, am I not needed in like white room or something? Like, do I not need to be in a flank?
Just your scout and your spy should be enough, and then all your scout and flank have to do is just call if there's anyone there, and if
Right.
it's a soldier or a scout or anything, just kill them or anything like that, pretty much.
Mhm.
But on this point, BC, you need to stay there because you dealing that much damage, you being on battalions, you're pretty much just gonna have infinite battalions at that point because they're
Mhm.
always staying exactly the same place, which is like the little opening here. They're always gonna stay here, right?
Mhm.
And your heavy is gonna look at BC or slow door, sorry. So uh on last, right? Your scout, and your spy could go white room, stay there for a bit, just to hold that. You just kind of stay back here together with your scout, which like here, and your spy maybe is like cloaked over in the corner.
Mhm.
Right. If the sniper is JFK, JFK is this little area up here, by the way.
Mhm.
If their sniper's there and you know the scout and the spy's dead, you can whip your scout or anything to go kill them. You shouldn't go. Just let your scout or your spy go kill him. If anything, you can spam him out real quick by literally just you know shooting.
Yeah. All right.
That's pretty much it for steel. That's all the situations you need to be aware of. You have any got anything question wise?
So I should just go battalions back up, right? Like there's like enough health, not enough, and not many jumps. So I presume I can just like get away with stock, right?
Yeah, pretty much. And just use the whip always because the whip is just good to have on you, especially
Yeah.
in
No, I
this
love
map.
the whip.
Yep. Yeah, that's about it really.
Mhm.
If your team wants to go B to E, you cap B, and they set up in here. You need to take this, by the way. Take this with your demo and just spam them.
If we're
They
capping,
can't
right?
do anything. They, huh?
If we're capping, right?
Yeah, if you're capping E.
Mhm.
It's the same thing if you're going A to E. You just sit up here. Or not here, but you get your center set up here. And then you can go, you know, you can go down here and spam them from mine.
Mhm.
And if you know anyone's gonna follow you, you just fall down to hell and kill them from there.
So like I should just kind of like be like a really annoying mosquito, like not really committing to anything, just being annoying.
Yeah, pretty much.
All
It's
right.
basically just you baiting them into a better position for you.
Mhm.
You don't have to take a 1v1. You just always just annoy them.
Yeah.
Soldiers like a support class in this, I guess. More like, right?
Yeah.
Tell me if you got a scrim and tell me how it goes.
Yeah. I'm subbing for my team at 20. Wait,
Nice.
after B, I also have to help my engineer, right? Uh, what's it after B? Was
After
after
B
B, right?
on
Yeah.
on C,
Yeah. Yeah.
help him set up
I should help
here
my
or
engineer sub in heaven, right? And then I leave.
no, because their spawn is going to be there. They're just going to destroy your nest. So you help
No, no,
the
on defense, sorry.
oh, on defense after the cap C. I guess you can, yeah,
All right.
pretty much. If not, you just kind of like go back and forth in the spawn, and see if
Mhm.
you can force them in deathcore or something. Deathcore is basically well, deathcore is called deathcore for a reason. It's because the soldier and the heavy can just sit and spawn and spam you.
Mhm. All right.
All right, get back. I got a call. Alright, I'm back. You got any more questions, or is that about it?
No, it's kind of it, honestly. It should be fine.
Cool. Alright, I'll see you around.
See you, man. Thank you.
Yep, of course.